Moi! Today we're gonna check out Finnish trucking is cooler than you think. The title might be misleading because only I think a 6 or 7-year-old boy will think that trucking is cool. But yeah, that's only my opinion. Whatever. Big respect to all the truckers in the world. How do you say that in English? I don't fucking know. Men working in the trucking system. I don't even know how to say that word in the name of the job in English. So whatever, let's just check out the video. Better. That was the worst introduction ever.
Finland is a Nordic country located in Northern Europe with a population of around 5.5 million people. As one of the most sparsely populated countries in Europe, over 2/3 of the land is covered by forests and lakes, making for some beautiful natural scenery. Those most acquainted with this beautiful scenery might just be the estimated 25,000 truck drivers who make their home in the country.
Damn.
From the bustling streets of Helsinki to the endless taiga of Lapland, the undefeatable force that is Finland's truckers are responsible for holding together the loose strings of the country's economy. Welcome to the 5th episode of Trucking World, Finland. Finland currently has the 18th largest road network in the world, with a total size of 454,000 kilometers, only 17% of which is paved. The minority of roads composed of asphalt are incredibly high quality, as the nation puts a lot of time and effort into their maintenance.
Yeah, that's
Finland
crazy.
has 2 separate classes of highway, Class 1 and Class 2. Class 1 roads are intended to be the main thoroughfare between large cities, and can be anywhere from 2 to 6 lanes in size, depending on proximity to an urban center. Class 2 roads are built to...
Yeah, that is insane. I don't even see a... What the fuck? These roads are really perfect. Like a road like this, you know, here in, at least where I live, when you go like to the countryside, there will be so many bumps that you will be like, oh, fuck! My damn car is gonna get broken after that. Oh my god, that's crazy. Look at that. Wow. Never seen anything like this. I mean, I've been to maybe 10 countries, no, even more, maybe 15 countries my whole life, and I've never seen perfect roads like this. That is incredible. Wow.
Connect regional centers and smaller cities to the network, with almost all of them being 2 lanes in width. Regional roads exist below both of the previous classifications, and exist...
I hate these ones. I hate these freaking roads, the one that don't have a separator in the middle. Oh my god, I always feel like I'm gonna hit the other fucking car, or I'm gonna go off-road and hit a tree. I hate that so bad.
Mostly to connect small towns, as well as to create alternate routes between cities. Connecting roads serve mostly to join rural population centers to larger roads, and local roads, the smallest classification in Finland's network, can often be gravel or dirt, and connect the most remote of the country's population. On the highways, trucks are generally limited to a maximum speed limit of 80 kilometers an hour, though this is sometimes lowered in the winter months due to weather conditions.
Look at that!
Alternate roads have differing speed limits depending on the area, such as a 60 km an hour limit on large city streets, and a 30 km an hour limit in residential areas. As a European nation, it's no surprise that most trucks on Finnish roads come from European manufacturers, such as Scania, DAF, Volvo, MAN, Mercedes, and Iveco. Finland's own Siso branded trucks can be found here as well, though they're considerably less common than many competitor brands. Considering Finland's status as a Scandinavian country, Scania trucks are the most popular here, many of which are beautifully maintained with abundant exterior modifications such as lights, horns, or paint colors. While this is done mostly for aesthetic purposes, in the winter months these bright colors and lights show their functionality, as they stand out against the omnipresent Finnish snow and help other drivers to be aware of the truck's presence.
That's crazy.
Manufacturing is a large facet of Finland's economy, producing items such as electronics, machinery, vehicles, wooden products, and chemicals. While all of these industries require trucks in order to export products, the forestry sector is arguably the most reliant on these Nordic beasts. Logging trucks are a common occurrence in the country, more so in the north than in the south. These trucks are some of the most robust in the nation and can haul over 80 metric tons worth of wood in a single trip. As logging operations generally function in remote areas, these truckers are tasked with a lot of rural driving down some pretty narrow dirt roads.
Oh my
In the winter,
god!
when these roads are covered in snow, there is an
That's
additional
crazy.
layer of challenge and danger, as many of these roads can take hours to conquer, being dozens of kilometers in length. Finland's main exporting economic partners are Germany, Sweden, the United States, the Netherlands, and China. For other EU nations, much of freight is transported via truck, while the United States relies mostly on sea transport to receive their goods. The average salary for a Finnish truck driver is 45,682 euros, or 48.
I mean, yes, I would say that that is a good salary, but I mean, if you have a family, that must be so hard. You know, you have to spend like 12, 13 hours on the road, even more sometimes, I would guess. So I feel like higher than that they will not be able to go, but still, come on, you're deprived of your personal life basically doing this job. They should give you at least I don't know, maybe 30% more. I don't know. That's crazy. I mean, I wonder if there's some trucker. Oh my god, I don't know how to say the fucking name of the job. Whatever. Someone working in the tracking in the comment section that can tell me more about this job, because it always piqued my interest. But of course, I would never be able to do this job. Come on, I would never be able. I hate driving. I really hate driving. If I can avoid it, I will avoid it. I don't like it at all.
$1,166 per year, placing the country 11th best in the world for trucker salary. Within the country, regular semi-trucks are limited to a total length of 16.5 meters, a total height of 4.2 meters, and a total gross weight of 48 metric tons. However, for trucks featuring more than one trailer, these limits increase to 25.25 meters in length and a weight limit of 60 tons. Though again, this weight limit is variable depending on the number of axles, and there are plenty of Finnish trucks which carry more than this. Finland also allows large abnormal loads which can vary wildly in terms of weight and length, each one requiring a permit from the Finnish government in order to operate. Finland allows truckers to drive a maximum of 9 hours per day, though this can be extended to 10 hours 2 days a week. Each day they must take 11 hours of rest time between their shifts, and cannot accumulate more than 56.
Yes, but I don't know. I feel like the owners of these trucking companies would try to explode that so bad. Maybe not in a country as Finland, but I'm sure definitely that in other European countries they will try to exploit that. Maybe there's a limit like that in Italy as well, but I'm sure people are doing it way more. 9 hours per day of driving. It seems on the low side, right? I don't know. I don't actually know. I feel like they would exploit you doing this job.
6 hours of driving time per week, or 90 hours of driving time over the course of 2 weeks. The largest challenge most Finnish truck drivers face has to do with the weather. As a Nordic country, Finland's winters can be long and harsh, with excessive snow and ice that makes
look how
driving more
fast he
dangerous activity.
drives!
In addition, the sun sets
That's
earlier in more
crazy.
northern regions, so a lot of driving is done in the dark. Usually, speed limits are slowed a bit during bad weather to give drivers more time to react on the road, at least until snowplows can come along and clear the snow. Finland's snow removal system is pretty efficient, and while sometimes the weather can cause traffic delays, these are usually cleared up quickly.
Arctic Machine, I love the
Finland
name
owes a
of it.
lot to the thousands of men and women who pilot trucks on their roads, and whether they're driving down a snowy lane to a logging facility, or hurtling down the urban highways of Helsinki, all Finnish truck drivers deserve our gratitude and respect for the job they do.
Truck driver, okay.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out the channel's Discord, linked in the description below. There'll be more.
That is so interesting. Look at that. Liechtenstein's lack of trucks. Exploring the world of Irish trucking. That is so cool. I love YouTube. I love YouTube. How do you not love YouTube? You can find basically anything. You might have the weirdest passion in the world. I'm not saying that trucking is weird, but yeah, it's not common. And you can still find a niche for you. You gotta be thankful to live in this era. Come on. Oh my god. If you want me to check out more videos of this kind, please let me know down in the comments. I'm open to any request. In video matters, of course. This is it for today, guys. I see you in the next video.